Hello, good morning, humans. I'm making myself some porridge right now. It's overcooking. Do you say that? It's cooking too much. Whoa! And I have to put it down for a sec because the milk is coming together. Well, last night I slept here at the damn it! At the side of the road. I didn't make a real camp because I was just really burned up. And why the hell is there a spider in my foods? But well cooked at least. Well, what happened yesterday? I told you I wanted to go to Schmallenberg. I wanted to make it to Schmallenberg, which were 55 kilometers on the map. No problem at all, I thought. But this Sauerland stuff all around me, it's mountains. So it goes mainly uphill, and because I didn't want this to I told myself I told my sat nav to make another route, a height or altitude optimated route, so that you don't go over every hill but around it when you can, because my bicycle is not light. Not really. I asked myself today, I will send myself a package, or my partner will send me a package, probably today or tomorrow, with stuff in it. So I asked myself why I haven't just left the half of the food, beg your pardon, at home. So she sent me, so she can send it to me, but well, I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. And now I have the problem. I cooked, or I boiled the water, then I put these little fellows in it, and then the milk powder. And what happened? The milk powder became like one piece, tiny little pieces, like pieces of cheese, but I'm quite sure that when I bite in it, it's not like cheese at all. I bet. Well, never mind, I won't throw that away. So let's get it. It is still it is still really hot. So what I'm gonna put in it? It's a piece of this Yogurette. It's a chocolate bar with milk in it, milk cream and strawberry. Yesterday I found a field full of an abundance of strawberries, wild strawberries. I cycled along the road, saw a little stand with strawberries. I was like, hey, why not? €2, bit of strawberries, 500 Gs or so. Then I saw a petrol run generator next to this thing, blown up a figure which goes like this. Probably know them, and shows to the strawberry stand, to the little shop. Actually, this looks quite tasty. You can't. Yeah, it's chocolates in porch. Well, and then I just proceed driving because this person next to a SUV, next to a petrol generator, having a sign that it is good to buy there because it is sustainable and so on and so far. It just wasn't trustworthy or reliable. It just wasn't real, you know. It didn't fit together. And then I came to one of these never-ending hills, 6 kilometers, and at some point I just pushed, and then I got up to the bike again and pushed and get up and pushed and get up, got up. I was like, why the hell am I doing this? I mean, that's not fun at all, since an hour or so. And then on the right hand side, right next to the street, just everything was sprinkled with red dots. And then I realized that it was strawberries. A lot of strawberries. Well, so I grabbed myself. So I grabbed a handful, washed them, ate them, grabbed another handful, washed them, ate them, third hand, and it was so tasty. And it was so much better than any strawberry could be that I could bought. Well, never mind. But the hills, I went up these hills yesterday and I was like, okay, do I want to set up camp here? What do I want to do? Okay, I want to proceed to Schmalenberg. I was 4 or 5 times at the point where I said, okay, it's not, it's just not intelligent. Okay. My cell phone tells me that camera will be closing in a second because it's getting too hot. I hope it'll end the recording properly. Well, 4 or 5 times I've been to the point that I said, okay, I just don't make it to Schmalenberg, and that's okay today because it's so much uphill. It's a harder day, and therefore I can do less in this day, less distance. Why not? But then I just kept on going because, yeah, well, the next village and the next hill, I can make that one. And I pushed myself too hard sometimes, and then I fell back and did not push me that much, and found my level of how much I can force my body to keep working, even though it's hurting. And then I bumped into some people. I asked them for water. By the way, getting water is no problem at all. You just have to ask people who are outside their house. The best is to get somebody who is watering their garden. Who's watering the garden because they have the water in their hand already. Well, I asked them for water and they refilled my bottle. By the way, the only place where I didn't get free water into my bottle is where you can buy water. So at restaurants and stuff, I don't know why. I don't know why it's harder to get water there. But private persons, at least what I have experienced by now, no problem at all. And then they asked me where I'm gonna go, where I'm coming from, and if I wanted a beer. And I was like, okay, I gotta go, but I'm really worn out anyway, so yeah, why not? And then I sat there, the second beer, and they told me where I can sleep around there, and I was like, okay, that's really nice. But I want to make it to Schmalenberg because it's my goal for today, and I want to do that. I just want to get there. Yeah, and then on the way to Schmalenberg, there were some more hills. And I just sweated, and I had 2 beers in my brain. I mean, that's not much, but it's too much when you haven't eaten well for for lunch, and if you haven't eaten for dinner yet, because I snacked all the time, and I was like, okay, in the evening I make myself a real good meal, really good warm meal, a perfect meal, and then the evening was pushed back further and further and further and further and further until I was here at midnight, or over there, full of sweat, no real energy left, and just pushing myself, pushing. Come on, you can do that. Just why though? And then I thought, okay, I have to stop. It's just better to stop, and I went past a small hut at the side of the road where you can have shelter when it's raining, and well, there's not many people living around here, so nobody would care if I just sleep in there. Maybe it's even built for that. So I turned around and went down the hill, and even that little shelter was way more far than I had in my I remembered. So just went for the side of the road. I just got on the right hand side, found a small place where you can't see me directly off the road. I just made that lens, put that lens on the camera, so you have a wider angle, and I'll show you. That's this little pump house where I slept behind. I just put my bike there. I was coming from that direction. Just put my bike there, put some foil under it, or tarp, and things are lying around here now. So this beneath, then the sleeping bag, and then this on top. I knew that it wouldn't be raining, but the moisture which is creeping up that little, it's not a river, yeah, this little piece of water. Oh man, I haven't spoken English for quite a time, I realized by now. And then the cows over there were curious, just staring at me, and went over and said hello, and yeah, well, then they were fine. Then everything was fine. And all night long, I wondered if somebody's living there, because the house is set. There's things in the windows, but I've seen no lights. And this morning, I've seen nobody. But well, if somebody's living there, they seem to be not minding at all that I slept here. So, okay, it's a longer video this morning. I don't know, I didn't set my goal for today yet. Or goal for today. I have to have a goal for the sat-nav. And that's the point. That's what got me stressed yesterday, because I saw that it's only 30 kilometers left. And when you see that it's only 30 kilometers left, then you push yourself. You can do that. 30 kilometers, that's nothing. But when you're tired and you don't get up the hills because you're tired, then 30 kilometers can be like hell. And I didn't make real pauses. That's also a problem. And when you don't make pauses, you don't get to your goal quicker. Well, you may get to a goal some minutes quicker, but you're so screwed that day that in the next day you can have less energy. You have less energy, and therefore you're slower. So when you're doing something like this, keep in mind to take a break. When the hills get harder, it's probably not the hills. It's you who are getting weaker. And then you have to settle down for, I don't know, half an hour. And then you realize how your body recharges, how drained your cells were, and that they have to be refilled with stuff from your digesting system, stomach, you know. Well, that's something I learned yesterday. Oh, hi. And I think that's all for now. I'll have my porridge with my little not cheese blocks in there. Well, have a look. Okay, the porridge is fine. The strawberry stuff is a wonderful idea, I guess. But I may not put the milk powder in there when it is already boiling. Have a try. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it's not disgusting, but it's certainly not milk. Wow. Okay. Schmalenberg is around there. I didn't make it to Schmalenberg, but to my surprise, I realized when I was sending my coordinates every evening, I'm sending my coordinates to my partner, so she does know where I sleep. I mean, I don't have to, and it makes no real sense in emergency cases at all, because how should she realize if something's wrong? How should she help me? It's just for telling her Did I sleep here? And yeah, well, then I realized that I'm near Schmallenberg. I'm already in the county of Schmallenberg, you know, and that counts. So I made it to Schmallenberg. I made it to Schmallenberg, not the town itself, but to the town border. The camera's on that side. Well, okay. Have fun, stay tuned, and see you later.